We're doing a quick interview here.
Sorry to interrupt.
That was actually Tiana's dad. But anyway, I was saying that Chaplain, he was saying that in the workplace you don't want to, even if you're a Christian, you don't want to be like a turkey and make everybody think that you're not there to learn. You're not, if you're getting picked on, it might not be because you're being persecuted. It might be as a Christian, but you might also be just kind of being a turkey, and you're not there to learn, and you've lost. If you don't have the willingness to learn, you've lost from the get-go. And that's definitely a temptation, though, to be prideful, because you want to share, but it's hard. So we're gonna speed this up a little bit because family is coming into town, and so. For example, I was wondering, what's your experience, your impressions of chaplains, like in the military, police, fire, other chaplains? There's like workplace chaplains that are in the workplace. What's your impressions of all that?
I haven't really I've only personally seen more of the military chaplains. I haven't seen the fire, the police. I'm sure they do a pretty good job as well. I've only seen the military side just because I've grown up military. I've been more involved in the military. I would say the same thing. If you're going into the fire or police, have the same attitude, because I would almost say police and fire kind of have a harder job than military.
Right.
Because their line of duty is just a little bit more difficult in some ways. Not saying military is easier. That's not what I'm saying at all. They have their difficulties in different ways. But you're working with a different group of people, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. They have a pretty high call volume, and especially in the cities, and just all the different aspects of that. For police or fire, and military would be pretty high call volume as well. Plus, it's like maybe a little more volatile at times. That's interesting. But do you think you're gonna meet any more chaplains in your future?
Oh yeah.
Possibly.
Oh yeah. I think so. Just growing up as a military background and running into people in my life who are looking at potentially, going into chaplain, or my brother is a police officer, and my brother's in the current Air Force, and my other brother's in the National Guard. I mean, you run into people in life, and you never know who God's going to put in your pathway, so, yeah.
Amen. So, what do you think about the future of the chaplain ministries? Or really, they're just ministers, and their service, to the local church and beyond, to the different service industries.
I think that's something that, could definitely potentially be more of a upcoming thing. Yeah, I think it could be an upcoming thing.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just ministers, but
right. But it's,
like
I think it could have a new audience, especially military,
Yeah. And then last question, because it looks like your family's here.
Yeah.
Do you think that you'll reach out to another chaplain in the future?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's good. Me too. I would like
Awesome.
to reach out to as many as I can.
Cool.